Fellow Kenyans, this is a statement on the tragic helicopter accident that claimed the life of General Francis Omondi Ogolla, Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces (KDF), and 9 officers from Azimio. Azimio la Umoja, One Kenya coalition joins all Kenyans and indeed the world in grieving the tragic death of the Chief of Kenya Defense Forces, General Francis Omondi Ogolla. The general passed on yesterday following a tragic helicopter crash at the Kapcheptuleli boundary between Elgeyo Marakwet and West Pokot counties. General Ogolla died in the course of duty alongside 9 other officers. Major George Benson Magundu, Brigadier Swale Said, Colonel Duncan Keitan, Lieutenant Colonel David Sawe, Captain Sarah Mohammed, Captain Hilary Litali, Senior Sergeant John Kinyo Mreithi, Sergeant Cliffons Omondi, and Sergeant Rose Nyawira. This is devastating. Fortunately, the brutal hand of death left behind 2 unidentified survivors. We wish them a speedy recovery and demand that they be given proper security and medical attention. We will always remember General Ogolla as a devout patriot and dedicated soldier to the Republic of Kenya from the day he graduated through multiple tours of duty and ultimately as the top soldier in the Kenya Defense Forces. General was a highly decorated soldier who rose through the ranks after enlisting 40 years ago. He was revered by his colleagues at home and abroad. The Kenya's 11th CDF was a focused visionary whose impact on our disciplinary forces, indeed our nation, will be greatly missed. To General Ogolla's family and those of the fallen soldiers, we offer our deepest condolences at this most difficult moment, and we stand with you. It's worth noting that the KDF are responsible for securing the flight of their commander-in-chief and that of the Chief of Defense Forces. They have done so with excellence since independence. Kenyans are therefore puzzled and anxious with regards to this unprecedented breach of security of the CDF. Notably, he is the first to die in office in such circumstances. The following are the key questions that Kenyans need answers. First, is it a routine for a CDF to inspect classroom construction, or was it a directive from somewhere? 2. Was it normal for him to be in a chopper with so many other military personnel? 3. Was this his designated chopper? And if not, where was his designated chopper? These are some of the urgent questions that must be answered, and Kenyans deserve answers. We therefore call for a time-bound public inquiry, and no effort or resources should be spared, including securing the services of international experts or investigators to get to the bottom of this matter as it raises grave concerns. Finally, we urge the government to consider the welfare of all our disciplined forces and their families in commemoration of General Ogolla and the brave soldiers who died. We petition that the Disciplined Forces Welfare Fund be established as soon as possible to address the well-being of all our disciplined forces. And that is the end of the statement from the Azimio coalition. Thank you.